Welcome back to the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. This is camping and travel vlog number 28. Today I'm in South Haven, Michigan. I've been coming here for most of my life, so I've got a pretty good idea about what this town has to offer. This is going to be a great video. Don't go anywhere. So I've actually debated about doing this video for a couple of years now. Back when I was staying at my parents' condo at the start of my adrenal fatigue, I had the idea to do a video about all the beach houses, because there are a lot of really nice beach houses, but I'm not such a materialistic person that didn't really interest me that much. But instead, my idea is this: I'm gonna go around town, show you all the places I'm familiar with, and tell you the best of the best and the worst of the worst. So there are a lot of really good restaurants in town and bars in town. A lot of cool stuff, man. This is a really fun town. I've been coming here for so long, ever since I was a child, camping at Van Buren State Park with my parents. So I'll be able to give you an inside look at what to do and where to go. So let's get this thing started. Thanks for watching. So right now the lake levels are extraordinarily high, which is odd. Just a few years ago, a lot of the lakes were kind of drying up, but now there's so much water that they had to put a seawall in here at the South Beach to protect some of the underground reservoirs, and some of the marinas I think are closed due to high water. A lot of days the waves just crash up over the pier like it's not even here. Some of the docks are underwater. It's really crazy. I think it's going to get worse for the next few months, and then hopefully it'll level off. But regardless, the beaches are open and the water looks clean as ever, so I'm going to keep on moving. now it's time for a little inside look. I'm staying in South Haven while I job search for a job out in Colorado, and staying at my parents' condo, which I mention quite often, and they have it up for sale right now, so I thought it'd be a good time to give you a little tour. I did some cleaning this morning, so let's go inside and check it out. So the address of this place is 259 Kalamazoo Street, and if you Google it, you'll see that it's probably the best location in town, and that's what it has going for it. It's right downtown, walking distance from South Beach, walking distance to all the bars. Not only that, but it is pretty big. It's almost 1,400 square feet. Most of the condos here in town are probably about 700 square feet. I got to show you my painting here that I made for my parents a while back. Pretty proud of. I love it. But this condo actually has some history to it. This used to be the South Haven Tribune building, and this specific unit is where the printing press was located. So we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and I will start with the biggest bedroom. Oop, got some cool photos here. Me and my parents at Sleeping Bear Dunes. But this is, I guess you would call the master bedroom. I painted most of the condo here, so I hope you like these colors. But this is a pretty big bedroom. Those are blackout blinds that they put up there that are operated on a remote control. Pretty sweet. There's a closet over here. And then in the bathroom, they did a custom shower recently, which is pretty cool. Not a huge bathroom, but custom shower door, tile. Oops, forgot to squeegee. And then I'll bring you to the next biggest bedroom. Oh, I got some more photos over here I gotta show you. Me and my parents over in the Sleeping Bear Dunes area. My beautiful mother in one of the vineyards up in Traverse City. Me and my mom at Eastern Market in Detroit. Check it, I think I've got a little belly going on. Alright, back to the bedroom. This is typically where I sleep if my parents are in town. And there's a closet over there. Kind of nice. And then the cool part about this bedroom is that it's got an attached bathroom. Let me back up a little bit. See if that'll focus. There we go. So it's got a shower back here, which is nice. Yeah, the extra bathroom is huge because this place is 1,400 square feet, as I mentioned, so plenty of room for lots of people. This is kind of a small bedroom here, but it's perfect for bunk beds, or you could maybe fit a full-size bed or something along those lines. There's a closet. We keep our kite and boogie boards over there. I love this pistachio green color. But let me come back out into the main room here because it's huge. Got these awesome coffee tables that we got at the local antique markets that somebody had refinished. Check it out. I love it so much. And nice little coffee bar. More photos. This is my parents in Clearwater, Florida. Many years ago. Just a little silhouette photo. Coffee and tea bar here. And then I wanted to show you, there's a map of South Haven from like 1880 South Haven. Super cool. You can kind of find these around town, but it actually shows all the fruit farms and the old ships. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of these old ships that it shows here. Yeah, check it out. So cool. And this was before the pier was even installed. But and then this fly fishing rod has some meaning to it. My grandpa Nash came from him. But this condo has been in my family for maybe 10 or 15 years. It used to be a vacation rental, and then my parents took it over, and now they use it as their personal condo. This is where I started healing from the adrenal fatigue that I was dealing with. But it's currently for sale. I don't know what the price is, maybe $250 or something like that, which is really good price for something that is so big and such a perfect location. But I think that's about all there is to show you of this place. Kind of proud of it because I've been involved with it for quite a while. But let's head back outside and check out a little bit more of this beautiful beach town we call South Haven. So a couple things just crossed my mind as I was walking up the channel there. Haven't done a video in a couple of months. My camping trips got cut short because of the coronavirus, and the campgrounds were actually canceling my reservations, so that's part of the reason for the gap in time. Also, South Haven, their most popular festival is the Blueberry Fest, so if you're looking to come, Blueberry Fest is a great time. So I'm going to start this downtown tour here with a look at the Old Harbor Inn, which is a staple of this community. The best location in town if you're looking for a hotel to stay at. And then my favorite burger joint is right there, and my favorite wine tasting place, and a couple really cool on the water bars. So I'll go ahead and get video of that right now. Don't go anywhere. Alright, as I walk through the park where I do my stretching and workout routine, I wanted to mention something, some of the staples of town. I already mentioned Old Harbor Inn. They're right on the water. They've been around as long as I can remember. If you're looking for a place to stay, that would be a good place to start. And then Captain Lou's is known for their nightlife, and actually their food is really good now as well. The Idler, the Riverboat Idler, is known for their South Haven iced teas, drinks, and food. Really cool place to visit. You got to check out those three for sure. The fourth one you'd have to check out is Clementine's. They're known for their food and a really old building. Those four come to mind as far as must-see places. And then obviously the beaches are a ton of fun. This park is really relaxing for me. Walking through the pier, both sides, the North Beach and the South Beach, are must-do activities. Some pretty good ice cream places in town. What else? Van Buren State Park isn't too far away, but unless you're looking to do some hiking, there's really no reason to head over there. There's a place called the Outpost right here where you can rent some kayaks and stand-up paddleboards. Stand-up paddleboarding through the channel might be a ton of fun. Every year they do this event to raise money for the South Haven Athletic Department, and it's a Dinghy Poker Run, which I did with my dad one year. It was a ton of fun. So definitely check out the calendar of events because there's a lot of cool stuff. So Blueberry Fest, Dinghy Poker Run, any of those kind of events are so much fun. Other than that, beachside bars are a blast with the great nightlife and whatnot. So, alright, I'm working my way towards the North Beach. Let's keep on moving. Alright, now I'm on the other side of the channel, walking down the pier of the North Beach. Got all kinds of things running through my mind, but best breakfast in town, Phoenix Street Cafe, for sure. And walking is a huge thing in South Haven because there's so much to see, so I would highly recommend just like a walking pub crawl. The bars are so fun. Just get, you know, small appetizers at each place and keep hydrated. But the way the beaches used to work, and I don't know if it's still this way, so the South Beach, the first beach we went to, is where all the families used to hang out. And then this beach right here, the North Beach, is where all the high school and college kids used to hang out. So I don't know if it's still that way. Maybe it's kind of mixed up more since then. I think it was the fact that the North Beach was, a lot of people didn't know how to get there. But I'm going to keep on moving. The whole downtown area is really cool. I hope that all these restaurants and shops make it through the season with this coronavirus. You know, they have already lost a bit of revenue since they've been closed for the last 2 months, but I'm going to finish my walk at the beach and work my way into town and there's a lot more cool stuff to see, so don't go anywhere. coming through town, a couple more things crossed my mind. Maria's is my favorite Italian restaurant in town. That place is way, way good. Also, I think I've kind of undersold the Idler. Their South Haven iced tea is like a supercharged Long Island iced tea that's really good. Their atmosphere is amazing. The food has always been good. I just haven't eaten there in a long time. And then right next to them, the new Riverboat is Admiral Jack. I didn't really mention them because I haven't spent much time there, but they have a huge following. People seem to love it because it's right on the water. And I don't think I've ever had their food. They did a blueberry sangria a few years ago that was really good. But those three places. One more spot that I wanted to mention, there's a couple of antique malls in town that are really cool. They have like, 100 vendors that all have these little booths inside. They rent out space. That's where we found those coffee tables at my parents' condo that are really cool. So there's at least 2 antique malls, if not 3, which are a ton of fun, maybe on a rainy day or something, but I'm gonna keep on moving. Thanks for watching. So I've been thinking about this all day, so I got to get it off my chest. I used to work for Jacobson's on this thing called J-Board, where as a high school student you represented your school and helped Jacobson's with certain events throughout the year, Christmas time and stuff like that. And so I know the owner of Julia's Coffee House there in South Haven, and it reminds me of that part in Elf where Will Ferrell is he's in gimbals and Santa comes in and he's so excited to see Santa, and he's like, Santa, Santa, and he's like, I know him, It's so ridiculous because I know Julia, in case you didn't put 2 and 2 together. But I have seen Julia in town a couple times. Her and her husband own a bunch of restaurants here in town, really good restaurants. I believe they own Phoenix Street Cafe, which is my favorite breakfast spot. But I'm going to try to catch the sunset tonight, so don't go anywhere. This is going to be a good ending to this video. Thanks for watching.